If you're thinking about buying a cold wallet but you're feeling overwhelmed by all the options, I've got some good news for you, or maybe some bad news, depending how you look at it. You're not alone. I've discovered 11 crucial mistakes that people make when buying and using their cold wallets, so if you know how to avoid them, it'll save you time, money, and of course your crypto. But these tips won't just help you avoid catastrophic mistakes, they'll also ensure that you get a cold wallet you actually enjoy using. And since I've bought dozens of hardware wallets over the years, I know exactly what mistakes to avoid, so let's break down each mistake one by one, starting with this first mistake, buying your cold wallet from a third-party seller. There are a lot of websites you can buy your cold wallet from. The manufacturer's website, Best Buy, eBay, and one of the most popular options, Amazon. But just because you can doesn't mean you should. First off, one of the things that I've noticed is buying your hardware wallet from a third-party seller like Amazon doesn't really have any perks. You might get your wallet a little quicker than if you ordered it from the manufacturer, but overall, it's really not worth the risk. More often than not, you're going to get the worst deal on your cold wallet if you're buying it anywhere other than the manufacturer's website. Most manufacturers either offer a discount code or some free add-ons, so you're always going to get the best deal if you buy it directly from the manufacturer. Another big downside to buying from a third-party seller is that you risk receiving a compromised device. The more hands your cold wallet passes through, the more opportunities there are for someone to tamper with your device or even swap it out for a fake one. So by ordering directly from the manufacturer, you're cutting down the number of people handling your wallet, you're getting the best deal, and you're less likely to receive a compromised device. The second mistake is not verifying your wallet's authenticity when you receive it. This step ensures that the device you receive is 100% genuine and authentic, so you can trust that it's safe to use. Now, a lot of hardware wallets have multiple ways to verify authenticity, from their packaging to software checks, so it's crucial that you cover all these bases. Some wallets like OneKey and Trezor have security seals on the packaging and the device itself, and while these seals can give you some peace of mind, they're more of a marketing tactic than a foolproof guarantee of authenticity. On the other hand, most reputable cold wallets, including Tangem, Ledger, Trezor, and OneKey, perform an authenticity check on your device's firmware during the setup process, so you don't need to go out of your way to confirm its authenticity. It's just part of the process when you set up your wallet. But as long as you go through this step and confirm that your wallet's firmware is authentic, you're good to go. Some wallets allow you to skip this step. Don't do that. It only takes a couple of seconds to verify the authenticity of your device, so just get it done. I'll also leave a link in the description to a video covering all my favorite cold wallets that provide this verification step, so definitely make sure to check that out because these are some of the best cold wallets on the market right now. Mistake number 3 is choosing your wallet solely based on price. Just because a wallet is more affordable doesn't mean it's a bad wallet, and likewise, just because it's more expensive doesn't mean it's the best wallet. In fact, some of the more expensive wallets are the least user-friendly. Now, most cold wallets range from $50 for something like Tangem to upwards of $400 for something like the Ledger Stacks. But does that mean the Stacks is significantly better than Tangem? Not exactly. There are mainly two things I look for when choosing a good cold wallet. First is security, and second is usability. Both of these are non-negotiable because they are both crucial to securing your crypto. In terms of security, I like my cold wallet to have a secure element chip. This is the same kind of chip used in dozens of billions of bank cards around the world and electronic passports to secure private data. And in cold wallets, this is what secures our private key and allows us to transact in a secure environment. Some other basic security features that are non-negotiable include a 24-word seed phrase, PIN protection, and the option to set up a hidden wallet, also known as a passphrase. As long as your wallet has at least these security features and that secure element that I mentioned, then you can pretty much guarantee that it's going to do the job in securing your crypto. But some wallets offer more advanced security features that aren't essential for everyone, but if you lean more on the paranoid side, then you will find some extra peace of mind in these features. Features like Shamir backup, clear transaction signing, self-destruct mechanisms, and biometric authentication can add that extra layer of security if you want to be extra cautious. However, more important to me than advanced security features is user friendliness. You could buy a hardware wallet with all the best security features, but if it's too complicated to use, then it actually becomes a security risk. Crypto is already complicated enough. We don't need our cold wallets to be complicated too. So if you're using a bunch of security features that you don't fully understand, then you can actually make a mistake and end up losing your crypto. Plus, wouldn't you rather have a wallet that you actually enjoy using versus one that you dread pulling out every time you need to manage your crypto? The answer is yes. Yes, you would. So what makes a wallet user-friendly? In my opinion, less is more. Wallets like Kivo come with multiple accessories you need just to use a wallet. Personally, I prefer my wallet to be just that, a wallet without all the extra stuff. A good example being Tangent, which is literally just a card that you use with your phone. And don't overlook other design aspects like the battery. Some wallets like Ledger have an internal battery. Others like Trezor have no battery at all, so you have to plug them in to use them. And even fewer wallets like Tangent don't require any power at all to function. Another important design feature to consider is the type and size of the screen that the wallet has. Something like the OneKey Classic 1S has only a few buttons and a small screen, which can make simple tasks like entering your PIN take longer than expected. On the other hand, a wallet like the Ledger Flex, which is a full touchscreen keypad, makes navigating and entering information much faster and more convenient. But one of the most important things to consider when it comes to user friendliness is device compatibility, which brings us to mistake number 4, ignoring device compatibility. There are 3 types of cold wallets: mobile, desktop, and multi-device compatible. Mobile allows you to manage your wallet using your mobile phone. Desktop allows you to manage your wallet using your desktop computer, and multi-device allows you to manage your wallet using both. When it comes to security and usability, I don't necessarily believe that one type of wallet is better than the other. It really just comes down to your personal preference. If you're more of a homebody and you're always on your computer, you might prefer a desktop cold wallet. If you live a more active lifestyle and maybe you travel a lot, or maybe you just prefer using your mobile phone because you're more comfortable with that, then you might prefer a mobile wallet. Or if you want the option to use both your computer and your phone, then you want a multi-device compatible wallet. One thing I will say about using a phone over a computer is that they're often considered more secure, especially if you're someone who doesn't take additional security measures like using a malware scanner and a VPN. This is mainly because phones face fewer malware attacks than computers, thanks to their more restricted ecosystems and app stores that vet apps before making them available to the public. However, since cold wallets are offline, their security isn't affected by the device you use to manage them. So even if your device is compromised, more than likely your crypto is going to remain safe. Of course, I wouldn't recommend using a compromised device or knowingly using a compromised device to manage your hardware wallet. But worst case, if you do, your crypto is going to remain safe. Next, one of the most common mistakes is failing to check coin support before buying your wallet. And I always tell people, it is common sense to check which coins a wallet will support before you buy it. And it's taken me some time, but I've learned in crypto, there's no such thing as common sense. We're all still trying to figure it out. But that's okay because I'm here to make checking coin support as common sense as possible because it is so quick and easy to do. For example, let's say I'm interested in buying the Tangent wallet, but I want to make sure that it stores Bitcoin, Ethereum, my favorite meme coin, Pepe, and Solana on it first. How do I do that? Well, to find out, all I need to do is go to Tangent's website, look for the supported coins section, and search for each coin to confirm that this wallet supports all the crypto I plan to hold. It's an easy step that only takes a minute, but it will save you from a lot of headaches down the line. Another mistake is recording your seed phrase incorrectly. Yes, there is a right and a wrong way to record your seed phrase. For years, I was recording my seed phrase on a piece of paper, but there's one huge issue with this. It's paper. It can easily be destroyed, whether your dog chews it up, you spill coffee on it, or in a natural disaster. And we all know if we lose our seed phrase, then we lose access to our crypto. I've also had people tell me they store their seed phrase in a cloud or in an image on their device. This is a terrible idea if you want to secure your crypto, but a great idea if you want to get hacked. Never store your seed phrase anywhere online. That defeats the purpose of a cold wallet. Cold wallet keeps your seed phrase, the key to your wallet, offline. Let's keep it that way. For me, the best way to store my seed phrase that I found is a metal seed phrase plate. This is 100% stainless steel, so it's fireproof, it's waterproof, corrosion resistant, and there's no way my dog is going to chew this up. It's solid. That said, you don't need to go out and buy a ton of metal seed phrase plates just for one seed phrase. What I do is I have a couple copies on a piece of paper stored in various locations, and then I call this one my hard copy because there's no way this thing is getting destroyed. I'll drop a link to this exact plate in the description of the video along with the discount code, or you can just go on Amazon and find one there. But I will say I've owned several seed phrase plates, and this is my favorite one because it is the heftiest one and it's just the easiest to use. Mistake number 7 is failing to update your wallet's firmware. Just like your phone needs software updates, your cold wallet needs firmware updates to fix things like bugs, add new features and new coin support, and fix any potential vulnerabilities. In my experience, most firmware updates usually focus on improving the user interface, things like reducing battery consumption, adding support for new tokens and new blockchain networks, but every once in a while, depending on the brand of cold wallet you're using, there might be a fix for a potential security vulnerability, so there is no excuse to not update your wallet's firmware. Even if you only use it once every few months, you have to make it a point to pull it out of storage, connect it to the software, and then check for a firmware update. It's usually just a tap of a button, only takes a few minutes. You have to do it. Mistake number 8 is the most common mistake on this list, and that is not doing your own research. But how do you actually do your own research? One way to do real research is by learning what not to do. I've learned not to rely solely on opinions or advice from random people on the internet. So this means you're going to have to go beyond what random avatars on Reddit, X, and YouTube are saying about a wallet, because most of these people are just recycling the same information. So if they heard the wrong information originally, then you're consuming misinformation, which ultimately affects your decision making. I'm not saying platforms like Reddit, X, and YouTube aren't valuable, but they shouldn't be your only sources of information, especially if you're seeking the truth. Take advantage of Google. There are plenty of documents written by experts, written by people who actually design these wallets, that can tell you more about how the wallet works and how the features of each wallet works. And then after you read that information, you can bring it back to one of the other platforms like Reddit, X, or YouTube and cross-examine the information that you consume. Of course, this all takes a little extra time, but it's well worth it to make a more informed decision. This 9th mistake is a guaranteed way to lose your crypto, and that is using your cold wallet like a hot wallet. Hot and cold wallets are best used for different things. Hot wallets are great for interacting with decentralized applications like NFT marketplaces and decentralized crypto exchanges, whereas cold wallets are best for securing your crypto, for storing your crypto. So think of a hot wallet like your checking account and a cold wallet like your savings account. So hot wallets are great for interacting with various platforms, but there is a massive risk in doing this, because if you connect your wallet to a malicious website, you can actually sign over approval for various assets in your wallet, which means you're giving control to scammers on the other end to do whatever they want with your crypto, which usually they just send it to their own wallet and then cash it out. However, cold wallets are also susceptible to this exact same thing. If you connect your cold wallet to a malicious website, then you can accidentally sign over control of your assets without even knowing it. So that's why it's best to use these wallets for separate things. Hot wallet to transact, cold wallet to store your crypto. And this is where mistake number 10 can really screw you: using only one cold wallet. Diversification is key to securing your crypto, and I know what you're thinking, great, so now I need to go out and buy multiple cold wallets. Not exactly. Technically, your wallet doesn't store any crypto. It stores your keys used to access your crypto on the blockchain. So you can use one hardware wallet device to manage multiple wallets, aka multiple seed phrases, but it's not as convenient as if you own multiple hardware wallet devices. Most cold wallets are designed to handle just one seed phrase at a time. Now, there are some exceptions like the Keystone 3 Pro, which can manage up to 3 seed phrases at once, but this is not the norm. So if your wallet only supports one seed phrase, managing another seed phrase would require you to factory reset your wallet and then import that other seed phrase. So while this is very doable, it's just it takes a bit longer. So that's why I prefer just using different hardware wallet devices. Mistake number 11 pisses me off the most because it is the greatest and most common mistake I see in crypto, and that is believing crypto exchanges are a safe place to store your crypto. Crypto exchanges rob users by charging various fees, and the more crypto you hold on an exchange, the longer you will remain a loyal customer. Not only that, you don't actually own the crypto that you have on an exchange because the exchange holds the private keys, so therefore they're in complete control of your crypto. The most disgusting thing about exchanges is that they'll often experience downtime, which leaves users unable to trade their crypto, and this downtime usually happens when the price of certain assets are pumping. I've seen it time and time again, and we'll probably see it again. But guess what? If you store your crypto on a cold wallet and you need to quickly swap some crypto to take profit, you can do that because you're in control of your crypto and there's no downtime because you're not reliant on a centralized platform. So if you're looking for some of the best cold wallets on the market, check out my favorites in this next video. I'll see you there. God bless.